Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. My name is Elizabeth, and today we're going to talk about my best advice to become a millionaire or to become rich if you have a low income. And so maybe you don't make a ton of money. Maybe you do make a decent amount of money, but the cost of living is really high. We have inflation. We have all of these things that are stacked against us at the moment. And so I want to empower you and share with you that you can save money. You can invest money to make more money, even if you have a lower income. And I'm going to share how to do that right now. All right, so the best way to become a millionaire or to make more money if you have a low income is it's going to take time, but you need to invest. So investing in the S&P 500 or a low-cost index fund that typically returns 8 to 10% is going to make a huge difference in your life. It unfortunately will probably take time, but this is amazing because then you don't have to work for the rest of your life, or at least you will make your money work for you. And so there is the millionaire fast lane. There is a way to make money sooner. But if you just want to guarantee it, you don't want to change your job, you don't want to do anything different, and you just want to take a little bit of money every single month and put it aside and put it in an index fund to grow for you and to compound over time, then that is the best way, in my opinion, to do it. But if you also want to make more money or go a different route, you can totally do that, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But otherwise, you want to invest in a low-cost index fund. Now, a tip to do this is to go get a Roth IRA. All you need to do is go to a brokerage. You can go to Vanguard.com, you can go to Fidelity.com, you can go to CharlesSchwab.com. My husband and I currently use Vanguard. A lot of people recommend Fidelity as well, so you just go on to that website. After you go onto the website, you will click Start an Account. You can create an account. You can also explore and look around if you would like, but go to the website and log in, create a login, create an account, and then you can either start investing there. You can work with an advisor if you would like. Vanguard has a pretty low fee, about 0.35%. So if you really don't know anything and you don't want to do it yourself, you're welcome to. But you're going to go ahead and invest in a low-cost index fund, whether that's the S&P 500, whether that's, so VOO, if you're with Vanguard. There's a lot of different ones. I have a video on my channel if you want to check it out, and maybe I'll put a list here of some common ones. But Warren Buffett, who's the brilliant investor, has billions of dollars, he recommends for the average American to use the S&P 500. And so you can also put it in that regular brokerage account. But there are tax advantaged accounts. And so if you have a low income, you want to figure out how to reduce your taxes. If you have any income, the richest people in the world figure out what the tax laws are and how they can use them. People say, oh, the rich aren't paying taxes, but that's because they are using it strategically. So even if you don't have the highest income, you can use it strategically as well. And one way to do this is with a Roth IRA. And so all it is just like a holding account. Think of it like a file folder, and then you buy the S&P 500 in the same way. If you do it with a brokerage account, which is a folder, and you buy that S&P 500 or that low-cost index fund, the thing about that is that there's no tax benefits. But if you go to a Roth IRA, it's designed by the government to give you a tax benefit. You do have to pay taxes on the money before it goes in, but then once it goes in, it grows tax-free. And so you don't have to pay capital gains or anything, and you get to take it out tax-free. And this is powerful because I'll show you on the screen. If you invest $100 a month for 40, 50 years, right? So we know this is a long game. If you want to put more than $100 a month in, and you can, you'll get there faster and you'll have more money. So that's totally up to you. But you put it in, and over time, eventually it compounds and compounds, and you get compound interest on those dividends. And I can explain this more in depth if you're interested, but know that this works, and you're going to see, look at all the extra money you make, and you will be a millionaire. So this is an easy way for you guys to do that if you have a low income and you only have $100 a month to spare. Maybe you have a little more, maybe even $100 isn't enough, but I would encourage you to go look into your accounts, go look into what you spend money on and see if you can save that and invest that extra $100, or see if you can make a little more. Now, if you have any questions on that, let me know in the comments below, but I also wanted to share, if you have a low income, you have to figure out how to make more if you want to make more, right? And so maybe you just want to stay in your job, or you don't know what to do, but keys are to learn new skills you also might want to take that money and invest in education or invest in a skill, a high value skill that can make you more money. And so yes, it's scary, and this was always scary for me, is investing that money in myself. But that's how you're going to make more money. It doesn't mean, oh, you have to go get a college degree or you have to go spend all that money. No. What is a skill that would pay you? Look into the salaries, look into the opportunities, and go look around, and you will be able to see if it's worth it or not. But increasing your skill or switching companies, maybe you have a decent skill, a decent job, like I was a software engineer for a while, and if I would have stayed in it and then switched companies or got promotions, I could be making well into the 6 figures plus for that current job or that skill, right? And so what is a skill you can learn? There's so many courses online. That is how you can get to the next level. You can also start investing if you have extra money in other things, but typically if you don't have a ton of money, the best investments are in yourself, in your skills, in your education, and then also in the stock market, in the S&P 500 or a low-cost index fund. So, and using those tax advantage accounts are really helpful because you'll have more money instead of having to give more back to the government. So I hope this video was helpful to you. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to help you and support you to live a happier, healthier life, to get better with your finances, and to be able to take care of yourself and other people. Feel free to like and subscribe, share with a friend, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys, you got this.